Welcome to another edition of Talons Out Ranch, where the mountains don't care, but we're busy living.
It's probably like as tall as I don't know, like 14 stacks of mountains together.
What's 14 stacks of mountains?
It's as tall as this big dinosaur.
Your big dinosaur is 14 mountains tall?
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Giant mountains tall. Way taller than Godzilla.
Whoa, 14 mountains tall.
And it can even shoot venom from its two bottom teeth.
It can shoot venom from its teeth?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. So what are we going to do today?
We're gonna go get my mittens.
No, your glove. Your baseball glove. They're not mittens. So how much do you know about baseball?
Nothing at all.
Are you fired up to play baseball? That's
Not as much as soccer.
I get you. You love soccer, didn't you?
Yeah, it's just better.
Okay. Well, you might dig what we're doing. Anyway, we're gonna go down and get some gloves. Are you excited?
Not really.
When's he moving out?
I don't know.
Is that your baby?
I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
No.
Oh.
All right, here.
His wings are big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Thor. Good for you, buddy. So this is the chickens' new favorite place to hide out is back here behind the pool pumps and stuff, since they you can no longer keep them inside their original chicken enclosure. I mean, they stay in their coop at night, but they know how to get over the fence. They like to come here. What up, Iggy? So the first big wind came up, and I was down in town all yesterday, and so today I woke up. I was like, oh, I got to work on getting the greenhouse all supported because it's a big sale. Well, I forgot it was a big sale. So I was working on getting it all anchored down and the whole thing, and I was tying off the ropes to put over and connecting it all. And I opened the door. And this giant gust of wind came in and just fully toppled the whole thing, dude. Full madness ensued, man. I was like sitting there, and it was like, 25 feet of sail, and I had all this stuff attached to it. It was just flinging things, and I'm like, I was like, save the sail. So I had to start like cutting cords. So you always got to keep a knife in your pocket. And I got it all secured, minimal damage, a little bit of beating on some of the metal here, and we lost a pot. But so it's good that Yo bird, what's up? It's over there. So yeah, it's like the first big gusty of the year. And generally the wind comes from this direction, but it's doing a weird swirl because a storm passed through, so it's actually coming out of there. So I'm like, oh, I gotta regroup, so I got a plan. I'm gonna put some posts in that are gonna be like cemented in, right? I got this which is anchored in, and then I'm going to secure all of this and then regroup, basically. We'll see. Set a bunch of posts, anchored, cemented in a bunch of posts, eye bolts, rope, the whole thing. Like, this thing's not going anywhere. No, my radio's not on. You want me to turn it on? I'm making a video right now, though.
Turn it on.
It's on. Okay, we're on communication, dude. We just got walkie-talkies.
Just don't turn it off.
Okay, I won't turn it off. Okay, so I was pretty bummed, but then I was like, I took a moment. And I regrouped. I was like, okay, how am I going to do that? So I anchored all these posts down, but I built them so I could put a header up here to make ultimately a hardened greenhouse. Dude, I told you I was in the middle of doing something right now, bud.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so my plan is always to build with the intent of building onto it later. So these are all treated. They're in place. They got the eye bolts down on the bottom. I can add more if I want later. But I guess the reason I'm really making this video is the mountains don't care. Again, it's the mountains don't care, right? It's up to me to regroup. It's up to me to decide whether this is a bummer or this was actually a blessing in disguise. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's get a good one.
We're gonna get better and better every day.
Yeah.
You've been hitting a bat for machines for
Whiskey flat days here in Kernville. They got it all old schooled out. We're going to the what are we going to?
We're going to the Iron Horse radio. Rodeo.
It's a bicycle radio. I don't know why.
No, it's a
Okay.
Iron Horse radio.
Iron Horse Rodeo.
Here is Paul Russell.
Here we are at tryouts. I was so nervous, but he did pretty well. Here's a little highlights from it. You know, first time ever being on a baseball diamond, having anyone do anything baseball related with him. And he made the throw the first a couple times. He missed one, and then he gets a little dinger and runs to first base, you know, so it's going to be interesting. He seems to have a knack for baseball, ironically.
Milkshake, and that's milkshake. Me and Dad are gonna get sugared up.
Meanwhile, back at the bird rearing center,
Come on. Come on. Come on over here. Go brush your hair.
he did.
Come on. No, you have to approach him from the front. No, you're going to scare him. No, it's fine. Come on, pigeon. Come on. No, you don't approach him from the back. Come on. What is he doing?
Maybe you're not speaking pigeon.
Come on. Come on over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on. Come on. No, your wings. Your wings. No.
Things, but what Jesus tells us about this man is that he was wise. He's telling us that this man was no fool. He was wise in recognizing that as he was out digging, he found something of incredible value. And when he found that treasure, what he knew is that he had to do anything and everything that he could think of in order to get that treasure for himself. He had to do anything to get that and to have that. And it tells us there that he would sell every.
That was Pastor Ben from our church. He participates in the Kernville reenactment, which is Whiskey Flat Days. So, you know, this is about the history of the area we're in. So every year they do a big 3-day reenactment, which is basically surrounding a carnival and a rodeo, and you know, everybody gets all dressed up and pretends they were there when it all happens, when they first found gold in them there hills. You know, I get a kick out of it, and I think it's pretty cool, and yet I completely it trips me out and sort of freaks me out. You know, the live action role playing thing's a bit much for me, but I really do appreciate it. I think there's something to be admired about it, and there's also something to be valued in maintaining part of the historical narrative and, you know, keeping in touch with the past in order to project into the future. It's a very interesting thing. Our town up here where we live goes wild for this event every year. So, you know, we normally are kind of stay away from this sort of stuff, but actually it was a lot more fun than I had anticipated, and Owl really enjoyed it and had a blast. And, you know, it's funny. You look at it and you're like, yeah, people used to live in these crazy tents up here in the Kern River Valley and, you know, look for gold. This was a rugged Wild West town once upon a time. And it's still got an air to that. It has the adventure and exploration and rough and tumble. Is still here. This just is a reminder of how lucky we are to have moved to an area like this where something like this takes place and everybody really enjoys it and puts all their effort in. There we go. It's going to go. There it is.
It scared me to
Did you?
death.
What was that?
It made me shake.
Did it make you shake?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's the Thor. Oh wait, he's now named Chicken. Owl couldn't handle his name being Thor. Made him super mad. So now his name's Chicken. It's Chicken. Because, you know, all pigeons should be named Chicken.
Oh, he likes the camera.
Yeah, he does. Is that you? Is that you, Chicken? Flap your wings. Do the big wing flap for us. Let's see what's going on, dude. Man, you're getting big. Big and healthy. I just need 2 more days construction. Finally getting this painted. And all my trim pieces painted. I just got to put the finishing touches on the outside of this thing. And then I can be done with this project over here. Gotta paint the backside here too, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing today. Right, goaters? Let's see, what are the goaters up to? What's up, goaters? Do some tricks. Tricks. No? No tricks. I think this is like the once a year traffic jam in Kernville for Whiskey Flat Days. It's Sunday. It's been going on for like 2.5 days. We're gonna finally roll in and check it out, man. Better late than never, but that's our style, dude. That's our style. We had to come down and check out the whole carnival scene, take a couple rides, chuckle a little bit. So this is Owl's first experience on any sort of like roller coaster or whatever. He's pretty minor. He liked this one, but we went on one of the ones that swirls next. You'll see it starts off. He's got like one look on his face where he's like, oh, okay. And then it does the whip where it shoots itself out and he's horrified. Like right here, he's all, okay, like whatever. I'm down with it. Look at me. I'm super happy. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. And then here we go. Smile's going to be gone. Think of that one, Bert? Not so stoked. You don't like that one, do you? It's fun. So, Owl, did you like that one?
No. It's horrible.
Do you want to get off this ride?
Yeah, I'm never going to do this again.
Well, we've officially whiskey flat stayed. It is It is officially going off here. It's pretty cool. It's not really our thing, but it's pretty cool. Owl, I don't think it's going to be going on any more carnival rides.
Show them the boulevard.
Thank you for joining us on another edition of Talons Out Ranch. What's going to happen next week? There's a big rainstorm coming. Will chicken fly the coop? Will the greenhouse last? Will 2-day construction become 1-day construction? Find out next Monday at 10 a.m.